Fellow compatriots, the green-blooded Nigerians, the time has come once again for us to decide who leads us, except that this time there is so much tension in the air. There have been many insinuations and postulations and threats of violence from different angles of our nation. And while all these threats of violence go on, the good men are in silence. And things get rotten when the good men do nothing, right? In a few days' time, God willing, we will head to the polls to vote for a leader of our choice. And by all means, I encourage you to vote. By all means, get your voter's card and vote for whoever you will. Vote for whoever you will. Vote for your preferences. Try not to vote with tribal and religious sentiments. You know, try to be as objective, as balanced as possible. You know, but even more important than the candidate that we vote to be president of this country is the unity and peace of this nation. There have been so many threats from different groups. And one thing we must make very clear here is that this election is not about anybody. It's not about anybody's personal ambition. It's not about the North. It's not about the South. It's not about the East. Neither is it about the West. Oh yes, the international community is watching. Oh, their eyes are on us. So what? This is not about them either. This is about us, Nigerians. This is about the destiny and the future of this country. This is not about anybody. This is not about anybody's personal ambition. This is not about any group's interests. You know, so why should we be held to ransom by threats of a few groups when we are 180 million people? What happened to freedom of choice and freedom of decision? Since when do we become barbarians? We are Nigerians and not barbarians. So this is really a call to the youth of this nation, the energetic, the creative. At this time that we are, not to be used as a tool in the hands of few to foment and to cause violence, to cause anarchy. We should be wise enough to learn from the past, to learn from history, that anarchy has not profited any nation. We can learn from Somalia, we can learn from Libya, we can learn from countries that have been plunged into violence that for years have been trying to come out of, but the scars are just too deep. You know, we shouldn't go down that dark path. We've gone past amnesty, we've gone past Biafra. We don't want to go back to those dark days anymore. We want peace in this country. Nigeria has so much potential. We have talked about it for so many years now. It's time to start exploring those potentials. It's time to start exploring the vast expanse of resources that we have all across the length and the breadth of this nation. This is not the time to be divided amongst ourselves. We have a common enemy now. We have to be united even at this time. This call is to the youth, to whom the future of this country belongs. You need to stand out. You have a destiny and a future of your own. God created you with so many gifts and potentials. You shouldn't waste it by carrying guns and machetes around, for you may get killed in the line of fire. So this is a call for non-violence. In the 2015 elections, and by God's grace, the labors of our heroes past shall not be in vain. Thank you, Nigeria. Elections without violence. Join the movement. Thank you.